Hey kids, it's Dipstick here. I'm so glad you joined us because guess what? We're in a series called Kid Flix. That's right, Kid Flix. It's about movies with a message. Now the other day I was watching this movie called Big Hero 6. Now have you seen it? Well, if you have, you gotta love it. And if you haven't, it's a must-see. Now Big Hero 6 is about a 14-year-old boy named Hero. And he lives in a big city. Now his closest companion is Baymax. And guess what? Baymax is a robot. And his sole purpose is to help people. Oh wow. Well, after a devastating turn of events, Baymax and his other robot friends, they all have to band together to save the day. Oh, help each other. It was amazing. You gotta see it. That reminds me, the other day, there was a knock at our door. That's right, we don't have one of them fancy gadgets called a doorbell. Nope, if you don't knock on our door like this, guess what? You're gonna be standing on our front porch till the cows come home. You know what that means? That means you're gonna be standing out there a long, long time. So anyways, there was a knock at the door. My mama answered the door. And it was my buddy Hot Rod. Hot Rod's like, hey, Dipstick, my best friend. He said, I need your help. I said, yeah, what's going on? He said, I left my gate open. And my goat, Sherman, he got out. I can't find him anywhere. I said, oh no, what are we going to do? He said, well, we can split up. And I'll go to the left and you go to the right. And we'll go look for Sherman. I said, okay. So that's what we did. And man, I was searching and calling. I was, Sherman! Sherman! Nothing. And then I got to thinking. I was like, wait a minute. Goats. They eat everything. If I was a goat, where would I be? Started thinking. I said, maybe the meadow. And sure enough, I went to the meadow and guess what? There was Sherman. He was munching on some wildflowers. He was just munch, 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 munch. I said, Sherman, why'd you come out here? Well, he didn't answer me. But anyways, I got with Hot Rod and we got Sherman back to his house. And Hot Rod was so happy. He's like, man, thanks for helping me out. I said, well, that's what friends are for. Well, you know what? That reminds me of a story. In the Bible, we can find this story in Luke chapter 5, verse 17 through 26. It's about a man who needed help. See, this man couldn't walk. He was crippled. And every day he would sit on a mat because he couldn't go anywhere. Well, Jesus was in town. And Jesus was at this house. And he was preaching and teaching and healing people. Oh, and this guy, his friends, they said, wait a minute, we got to get you in front of Jesus. And if we do that, you'll be healed. Well, they picked up the man on the mat and they carried him to the house. And when they got to the door, guess what? There wasn't no doorbell. There was just a bunch of people. And then people were everywhere. There were so many people in that house, they were just flooding out of the doors and up against the windows. They were all squished, but they just wanted to hear Jesus and see him. Well, the friends are like, what are we going to do? I mean, we can't get in the house. We can't, call them. What are we going to do? And they got to thinking. They said, wait a minute. And they climbed up on the roof, and they started ripping that roof apart, making a big hole in the roof. And then they lowered this man down on his mat right in front of Jesus. Jesus said, whoa, you guys have faith. Because they knew if they got this man in front of Jesus, a miracle was going to happen. And guess what happened? That's exactly what happened. A miracle happened. Jesus said, your faith has healed you. Get up off your mat and go home. And that's exactly what this man did. He got strength in his legs and he was completely healed. He could walk. And he rolled up his mat and he went home praising Jesus. I tell you what, you need friends like that. You need friends that will do anything for you, including ripping a roof off to get you to Jesus. Well, I tell you what, kids, you need to be a friend, a good friend that'll help others. Just like these guys helped this man on the mat. What would you do for your best friend? Would you go out looking for his goat? Would you help get him in front of Jesus? What would you do? That's my question for you this week. What would you do for your friends? Are you going to be there when they have a need? I hope so. Be like those friends in this story. And I guarantee you, Jesus will be happy with you. And you're going to feel good about yourself. All right. Until next time, don't lose your goat. Make sure if there ain't a doorbell on the house, you got to use your hand. Knock, knock, knock. All right, kids. Well, until next time, have a good one. God bless.